Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mazia here, and today is gonna be my ultimate Lalo guide. And guys, I'm gonna be putting a lot of times on this one because it's kind of like long, and I'm gonna probably be giving two different parts, so it will be two separate videos but it's connected because it's gonna be a very long video and you're just gonna get bored, mid of it, and it's just not it. So what I will say in the second video probably is gonna be deeper, very deeper, stuff that you need to learn. But then obviously in the first one I'm gonna give you a not a really quick guide, but I'm gonna be giving you guys something that you might need when you are doing Lalo, and you might not already know about it. So let's jump right into it, man. Alright, one thing you need to keep in mind, I'm gonna be showing you guys the attacks, and I'm gonna be showing you guys the ways you have to approach different style of bases. I'm gonna try to put as many styles as I can, okay? So what do you see in this base when you first go in? You want to look at the CC, and the CC is opposite side of the town hall. So in these scenarios you can blimp the town hall, but you will not pull the CC, or you can blimp the other side and blimp the CC about here. So you can get obviously the multi, the expo, the queen will step up, you most likely to get it. You can even kill the CC, use the poison somewhere else on another hero. You can take this stuff out, these out, and then make a good, small little path for your heroes to be diving into this scatter from this side of the base. That's the first thing that, you want to think of. But if you're, at the beginning of the process with the Lalo, it's hard to Lalo the town hall and get away with it with the headhunters and everything. It's just a bit harder, and that's what I'm gonna probably be showing guys in my other video. So what do you guys do here? You want to blimp the town hall if you are starting the Lalo, but again, most likely you want to pull out the CC if possible. If not, again, just go for the town hall, man. Don't be scared. I'm gonna put it on 2 times here. I'm gonna be showing you guys this blimp right here. It's gonna be a bit confusing, okay, to Lalo the town hall, but I'm gonna give you guys an idea of it. So the blimp goes in. You always want to land the blimp. I did it wrong here, but you always want to land the blimp between these 2 gap areas because of the giant bombs. But because I just wanted the multi and the expo, I went all the way at the back, around here. That's the same side, that side, so I'm just gonna show you here. This is 1 tile, so there is not giant bomb there. So I just wanted the multi, the expo, and the queen. I obviously gonna get away with it because the queen is gonna step up a bit, and then I'm just gonna get a bit lucky here. And obviously now you can see the giant bombs just killed the super wizard. So right now we made the pathing, as you guys saw here. These things are down, so the heroes, you want to start from the side that you, for example, took out the expo. Expos are one of the important things, so when you blizzarding, you really want to get 1 expo at least, okay? So if you don't get an expo, it's cool, but you're really looking for it. All right, now I'm gonna funnel the king and the queen to just go for this scatter shot right there and take out the enemy queen. I wasn't really lucky to get her with my super wizards, so I just have to take it out in my Hisui. It doesn't matter. Sometimes people say in your blizzard, if you do not get either queen or royal champ, it's fine. You can get one of them with your heroes, the other one with the headhunters. Now the RC and king are gonna be pathing, but the thing is the king will go outside, so again you have to Lalo the town hall in these scenarios. Now one thing is, you want to drop few loons on each different buildings, the minions behind them. As you guys saw, my hound went through here, and when he popped, got the tornado trap. That's what you want to do when you are Laloing the town hall. You want to make your hound go behind the town hall somehow on this style of bases. All right, this is this typical base. I'm gonna show you guys the other side as well. So you can also drop your hound here. That's gonna be weird, but it's gonna go here and take out all the traps you guys saw a few seconds back, and your loons will be safe to path through the town hall. And usually here, if the king goes outside, you're a bit unlucky, but enemy king right here is gonna fight with my king, and it's good that I have the ability, so my headhunters will be able to get away with it fast. Now I freeze the town hall and the single. Make sure you use your spells properly. I saw a lot of traps, so what you want to do is pop the warden ability at the last moment. You guys saw how I popped it at the last moment, right? Even if the town hall is down, then you wait and then pop. Easy. Now I'm a bit unlucky with that single and multi in the middle, but I have few loons going there, few loons for the scatter. You want to drop the loons literally when the hound is tanking. You want to drop the loons from the angle like this, coming in, so they don't. Let me show you guys. This was the path of the loons, right? If you do not drop that side, like I'm gonna show you guys right now, let me erase this real quick. So if this was the path, what you want to do is keep your loons in the path. So even if you make the smaller path, let's say like this, because the scatter is gonna stay up, right? Because there's defenses on the outer, you know, side. Here there are defenses here. So your main group of loons are gonna get distracted and go outside, and this is gonna go empty. The multi is gonna stay empty. So what you wanna do is, again, drop, you know, loons through the outside group of 2 or 3. This is like, I wanted to tell you guys about this, but in the other part 2 video, but let me just tell you this. For example, I'm gonna show you guys on the archer tower. You need 3 loons to go and snipe it out without any weight. 3 loons will go snipe it and move on. On cannon, you need 3 loons. On air defense, right now they buffed the HP. You still need 2, but you know, sometimes the air defense might kill your first loon, so just take 3. So mostly you want to put 3 loons in each of these defenses. And for example, now you see the mortar, you don't need to drop the loons on the mortar itself because it doesn't target the air. It's gonna distract your, you know, loons a bit, but if this mortar is inside the base, don't worry about it. If the mortar is right outside the base, I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by that. If the mortar is, for example, what color can I take? Let me take purple. If the mortar is here, you guys have seen it, a lot of people put it outside. If the mortar is there, you want to snipe it with 2 loons. They're gonna snipe it and move on. Your main group of loons will be continuing to go through this path. They won't come outside. Now, again, if you are lulling the town hall or not, I'm gonna show you guys the other example when not lulling the town hall, because I myself there, because in this type of legend bases, everyone have the CC the other side, so exampling is kind of hard. I do the town hall a lot more, like I lull it a lot more. And so here, for example, you want to have the hound in your warden ability. I'm gonna go back and you guys can see it now. That hound, the first one, is gonna pop early because there is so much damage and traps. Doesn't matter, let your loons go. Use 1 or 2 of your freezes to make sure the town hall doesn't hit too much. Next hound is behind the main group with the headhunters, so when you take out the town hall, you pop the warden ability and the hound will be tanked, as you guys can see. Now this is where I was talking about, the loons coming from outside here, and then when everything is being tanked by that hound right here moving through, there's gonna be more loons coming from the angles. You see what I'm talking about here? As I said, it's all about the tanking. You need the hound to be tanked. If the hound is not tanking the scatter and it's going above the scatter will start targeting your loons because it cannot target the hound as it's above it. So that's when you're gonna use your freeze, your hair spells properly to get away with it as fast as possible. And now I have obviously, you know, 3-star this base, so let's jump into the next one, and this is our replay. So if you want to stay till the end to make sure I 3-star, this is it. There you go. Alright, so let's jump right into the next one. So this right here is a kind of base that you probably gonna get a lot, you know, when the town hall is all the way in the corner and the eagle is either in the middle or all the way on the left or the right or whatever, but it's not next to the town hall. So what you do on these type of bases, you want to blimp the town hall if the CC is next to the town hall. This is a very good part to blimp, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to, you know, obviously master this blimp without using a hound. But if you know, blimping at the first, you can go for here, but this is a bit, you know, a bit trickier. So I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about right here. Let's see how I blimp. As you guys can see, the sweeper is pointing this way, so I want to distract it first with few loons, then I want to test for traps for few loons, then I test another traps for loons there, so my blimp from that angle can come and land exactly outside of this area So it can take the expo, it can take an enemy hero, it can take the town hall. It's gonna trigger some traps. I know I didn't fully put it in somewhere that I was talking about before here in the spots, but you know, it doesn't matter really when you're building the town hall like that, because I'm far from it. Now the archers are gonna go into it and activate the giant bomb. I put the invisibility really wrong because I thought the wizards are gonna go for the ice golem, but the wizards went for the outside, you know, trash buildings. So that was my bad at the end. But now what do? I'm gonna pause it real quick, put it on one time first. So what is out from this base? The base, let's say it's like a square, right? So if the base, I'm gonna zoom out completely. Okay, sorry. Alright, if the base is like this, right? A big square, you can say, or rectangle, or whatever, man. This side of the base is gone, right? This is gone. So I'm gonna use another color. No way, it went out. Alright, my bad. Okay, this is the let's say this is the square, right? So I use another color. This side of the base is completely gone. You don't need it. Where do you start your heroes? And I told you in the last attack, you do not want to start it where the expos are. Where are the expos? The expos are right here. So if you drop the heroes or ice golem or king, they're gonna just melt through, like everything gonna melt through them. So don't drop it there. You want to go from the other side, make this little square more, you know, more. You want to take all those stuff out. So what you do, you drop your heroes to the left side here. That is important because it's not gonna be much damage on them, but you gotta make sure some things are already out before dealing with the CC as well, right? You need to think of the CC. There's a hound and an ice golem alive. So what do you do here? I'm gonna pause it. Okay, I found a Tesla there, so I drop a loon obviously on top of it now, and then an archer to just take it out. The hound is gonna travel there, but I really wanted the hound to be taken out without my heroes to be damaged. So I dropped the queen all the way at the back so the hound can go to her without the scatter being, you know, targeting my queen. The cannon is fine itself. It is gonna hit my queen a bit, but still with the mortar it's gonna be a bit damaged. But you really wanna, you know, don't take that extra damage if it's possible. Alright, I'm gonna probably freeze this cannon because it's very annoying. But I dropped my king, my ice golem to go in. Again, I talked about this particular square, right? You wanna expand the square to whatever you can, and then what's gonna happen is you're gonna have a small path with the Lalo coming through like a river on top side and going through it. Look at it, my king is gonna go through ability. I hope he doesn't go outside. Okay, nice, he doesn't go outside. Now king is gonna open a wall which the queen will not be able to access that eagle, but she can go around if she's really smart. Okay, RC is gonna be the MVP here, guys. But look, I'm gonna pause it before I start the Lalo. Look at this base. What we took out with the blizzard was this part, right? What we took out with heroes was an additional part of this base, right? I'm gonna cross this out real quick so you guys don't get too confused. I'm gonna change the color to purple. What is left from this base is this path right here going through the base, right? And that's literally one of the easiest paths you want in Lalo. You can go from either side, it's really up to you. You can go from this side and use early warden ability with the headhunters for this enemy queen right here. Or, you know, obviously the sweeper is not pointing at you, but there's 2 ground exposed and a scatter. So if you mess up the warden ability just a bit, it's going to be a lot of damage on them. And there's not multi at the end, there's a single, so you can finish on it really. And guys, you have 3 spells, and 3 free spells and 3 hate spells. So going from either side, I went from, you know, the left side because I just feel more comfortable there. The hound is going to go through all the way to this air defense and get any traps for the loons. This is also what I like because you don't know, it might be a lot of traps here. So when you're finishing in this area, there's gonna be a lot of bombs, like air bombs. That's why I'll start from there so the hound can tank more. Now let's see. This is the pathing I was talking about. You drop few loons on each defenses. You don't need the warden there because there's a single, and then I drop 4 loons at the you know, at the top, and then 1 loon for the Tesla. Always check for the corners with an archer or 2. You know, my hound is a bit front of my, you know, loons because the loons are just going backwards a bit because of course I didn't make them to go fast. I wanted to swag the spells. I could have used a haste spell, but look at that RC, man. That RC is still alive. This is what I'm talking about for the next Hound at the end of the Warden, right here. Hound from here with the Headhunters, and then Warden ability with the haste through. They go fast through Warden, take out the Queen out. There's 2 expos left, and guys, this base is absolutely crushed. I have Queen alive, I have the King alive, Warden is alive, so many loons, 4 swag spells, and you could say nearly 5 because I didn't need the haste. I just didn't want to time fill. But yeah, you guys saw like how the pathing works in Lalo. What you have to do when you get the Blizzard, and then when you get obviously the hero value, what to do after. I'm gonna be showing you guys more examples, so let's jump right into it. Now let's talk about taking out the Town Hall, you know, with a different approach. This Town Hall is a bit more in the middle, right? I don't want to go too crazy about ring bases right now. That's gonna be the second video. Well, look at the Hound, the way I put Hound and then put the loons. Amount of traps there, guys, it was crazy, right? The sweeper, you can't freeze it, but I went risky. I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna freeze it, because why not? You know, now the super wizard are gonna take out the Town Hall, they're gonna take out the outer defense, and the RC most likely if she steps up a bit. I need her, come on. Alright, I took that out. I put another invis, but it was, you know, a bit late because the mortar hit it. I thought, you know, I had health on super wizards. I want to take out these you know, small skellies because they're annoying. I put 2 loons for the Warden Tower because why not, man? It's low, so you can just take it out. The ice golems, you can use the poison or you can just not use it. It doesn't really matter, but you're gonna slow them down. They're already slow, so I drop RC with a, you know, thing here. And now before we go too deep with the heroes, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how this is. This is square again, right? Sorry guys, my phone is small. It's not small, but I cannot really draw really good with it. I'm gonna try my best. All right, this is a square. I cannot go more down, man. I cannot zoom out, okay? Sorry. This is what we took out with the Blizzard. And guys, don't look, it's small. It's a lot of good defenses. It's the RC, it's the Town Hall, it's the Warden, it's few Teslas. You trigger a lot of traps, an expo, and obviously a good pathing already. So what you want to do is expand this. Again, where do you put your heroes after this? You put your heroes where there is not an expo, where, for example, this expo is here, right? If the expo is gonna be annoying on you, if you go from the right side and take out this stuff with the heroes, you're gonna be able to, but then what's gonna be happening to the pathing? I'm gonna show you guys what's gonna happen. This is what you're gonna get with the heroes. If you are very good with the Sui, this is what you're gonna get. The pathing which is gonna be left is basically, let's do another color. The pathing is gonna be this much off the base. You can Lalo it. It's gonna be a bit hard, but it's a good straight path, right? A lot of times you might need a straight path, but a lot of times you don't, okay? Both are good, but that's only if with the blue color you got everything and you have enemy queen, scatter, single, expo, and obviously you have Tesla, enemy king that I didn't mention, by the way. You're gonna be dealing with that guy for a very long time. He's where is he? He's under, okay, let me, all right, he's somewhere hiding there. Okay, he's here. All right, I'm gonna put it with white. He's right there. You have to deal with enemy king, which he's gonna melt through your king if you don't put a headhunter. And when you put a headhunter, you need to be, you know, watch out because you have only 2. So if you put 1, you're gonna have 1 left, and with 1 left, you might not be able to take out any, you know, heroes later in the base. So what you do is basically you go and try to take out as much as possible from the other side here, right? When you take out this, and these were already out, what's going to be left is an L-shape path. It's not too straight, it's not too crazy, it's a really good path. Now let's go and watch this. That's how it goes. Ice Golem is gonna very tank beautifully, and before I start it, I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. One thing you very much need to think of is start the Lalo usually when your RC is alive, because she can help you a lot, as you guys saw in the previous attack. She can help you a lot. I even popped the king ability here to go in front of the RC so she doesn't die. Now what we do here, what we have here is the same pathing but a bit better, because what you have here is a single here, so you can easily just snap them out easily and then keep moving forward. It's a lot of base, but a good thing is you have 3 other heroes alive than your Warden, and you already took a lot of base out. Here, if you would have gone from the other side, that would be annoying. Queen would be annoying. Expo, another expo probably would lock on. Scatter and a single. You wouldn't be able to take a lot of value out of the heroes. But now I have good pathing with 3 heroes alive, and you know, together 4 heroes alive. I start the Lalo because I see my RC is in a good spot. So what I do is this pathing again. I'm gonna start the Lalo into the Eagle because Eagle is the most important defense. And what you want to do, what you don't want to do, is do not finish on the Eagle if you're at the beginning of learning the Lalo. Do not finish an Eagle. It's gonna be hurtful. It's gonna be painful. If you cannot control your Lalo properly, you're not gonna be able to make it because it's just gonna wreck your loons. And yeah, it's a bit annoying. So Lalo into the Eagle. Although if it's gonna be hard, go for it. It's gonna make you learn how to exactly Lalo. So what I said before, it's these defenses, right? This one, and the cannon here. What you want to do is put few loons on it, but because this is the main pack of loons, forget about what I said before about 3 loons on Archer Tower, 3 loons on cannon, all these stuff. What you want to do is you want to deploy more, let's say 3, 4, 5, even 5 or 4 loons into each defenses. You have an expo as well, and then a single, and then an eagle. There's a lot of HP between these 3 defenses. So what you want to do, the main pack, you need to have it a lot of loons first. So again, 3, 4, 5. This is basically what you want to do. Mostly 4 or 5 group of loons. Let them go in. I drop a wall in a corner because I wanted to have everything tanked. Now a hound with 2 more group of loons coming from this angle. When these 2 archer towers are hitting the hound, the loons can really be annoying. And then because that's not a multi, you do not need to freeze it. You can just haste through it. Let's watch it. I'm gonna drop the haste at the bottom as well, and then on top. This scatter is being tanked beautifully. Queen is being tanked beautifully with the hound. Drop the headhunters at the end, but my heroes, because they're alive, they already took out the queen. So I didn't need to pop the vulnerability, but I wanted to keep my RC alive, as you guys saw. Now haste through, go as fast as possible. Do not try really swag stuff because there's 2 archer towers and 3 Teslas at the end, and obviously there's literally a tornado trap. So you do not want to really swag everything. Just try your best to attack properly at the beginning. You're gonna fail a lot, okay? You're going to fail a lot. This is what I'm gonna tell you, man. Straight up, you're gonna fail. You're gonna get 1 stars. You're gonna get heartbroken. You're gonna try to give up, but do not give up, man. This is gonna be your favorite strategy if you learn it, and it's gonna be so enjoyable when you 3-star stuff with it. So this was basically the whole kind of guide that I really wanted you guys to know about Lalo at the beginning. This is the main thing: pathing, how many loons you need per defenses, and that's a bit deeper. You can drop just drop 3 or 4, up to you, but I'm gonna put exact amounts in the next part 2 video. Let me know if you need it ASAP, or you're fine with this one, because I can bring it ASAP, man. Trust me, I can bring it really fast. But I hope you liked however this war was, this guide was, sorry. And yeah, I hope you learned obviously something new. If you obviously knew about Lalo and you still learned something, I'm really glad I could help you, man. I'm really glad. Like I'm not really a teacher of Lalo myself. I just wanted to share my successful stuff with Lalo, and it's quite a lot, okay? Because I like the strategy, and I liked it because I tried to learn it very much, and it's been years and years I've been practicing it. And obviously not every time even if you're a pro, right? Even if you're a pro in Lalo, you're still gonna mess up, and you're still gonna get 1 stars, you're still gonna get 2 stars, and they don't give up, man. They keep going because you can always get 3 stars after. You don't know that, right? So never give up on it. This is gonna be a hard one. This is gonna be a very hard one. But I told you guys about Blizzard Lalo at the first now. There is so many Lalo strategies, and I'm gonna mention it real quick here. So yeah, if you wanna skip it, but it's gonna be long, okay? We have Blizzard Lalo, then we have the Queen Charge Lalo, the 2 very popular Lalos. Obviously, then we jump into Sui Lalo itself, which you have your heroes, and you help with a lot of quite a bit of skellies, poison spells to get your heroes some good value, and then you Lalo with the Stone Slammer or the Flame Flinger or a Blimp, or a lot of you have a lot of options. It's the same with Queen Charge Lalo. You have a lot of options to use as a siege machine, And then we have the Skelly Donut Lalo, which obviously you take out the CC and some buildings next to it with the Skelly Donut, and then you sui the Town Hall, or you don't sui the Town Hall, you sui the Eagle or something, and then you obviously Lalo the Town Hall or something. And then you have obviously Zap Lalo, that you guys are, you know, probably of you know, really know about it, because at the old days I was personally a Zap Lalo player, because you could have taken the CC out with zaps. If you guys remember those times, it was very good. You could have taken the CC with 7 zaps and a earthquake, and it was really decent, the value you could have got from the zaps, and then Sui and then Lalo. Easy as that, man, simple as that. But obviously this guide was for mainly the pathing, the way you Lalo, what is Lalo, and how it works. Okay, so let me know if you need the part 2. I'm gonna be bringing you guys deeper things. As you guys saw in my other videos, I put some, you know, few of my Lalo attacks in the videos. So if you really enjoyed the way I was attacking, let me know so I can bring you guys different style of Lalo. And yeah, this one was mainly for Blizzard. Obviously I talked a lot about Blizzard in this one, about the blimp, about how you deploy the loons, the, you know, the hound, where to put the blimp. It was mostly Blizzard Lalo, you can say. But I hope you got the understanding of the pathing. Pathing is the most important thing in attack. Any attack strategy you want is pathing, needs pathing. All right, so I'm going to show you guys this strategy real quick. It's Red Army at the top. You can obviously look at the Blizzard Lalo here as well. I'm going to share it in the description down below if you want to copy it, try it out yourself, and it's very good. One thing I'm going to say, if you are beginning with the Blizzard, remove one of these free spells. Hold on, actually cannot remove it because my recording is in front of it, sorry. Alright, I removed it. Remove one of the free spells, take one more invis just in case, because you can. What I do is basically I drop the invisibility after I drop my blimp down when I press it manually. So what you can do is drop the invis and the rage before you drop the blimp, you know, for a starter, to learn it, right? I'm gonna be showing you guys what I mean by that. And let me save this. Alright, let's jump into the challenge. This is my second account, obviously. It's a Town Hall 12. Guys, let me know if you want to see Town Hall 12, you know, strategies maybe or something. I don't play this account much, but I can for you guys, okay? No worries. So, what you want to do is, basically, you have 5 invis now. You can drop the hound wherever you want to go for the air defense and the blimp. And then what you want to do is drop the invisibility first, and then drop the blimp on it, then go drop the rage. That's the easiest way to do it. All right, so you can just keep doing that or something, or if you think you are very good, you can just obviously drop the invis after you put the blimp down. So I usually do that. I press the blimp. When it goes down, you have a few seconds to grab your invis and press it right on there, and then drop the rage to use the most value out of your invis and rage. If you do what I did right here, it's gonna, you know, the rage is gonna disappear after a while because you dropped it a bit early and your super wizard are not even outside yet, and you're already dropping another invisibility spell. So you use a lot of spells, but because you're a beginner or something, you can go this way. There is no problem at all. So make sure you know, obviously follow what I told you to follow in this guide. And guys, trust me, you're gonna be very good one day, and keep it going. Keep your FCs going, man. Tell your FCs friendly challenge, in case you didn't know. Tell your clanmates to give you FCs if they're online. This is our rule in the clan. And let me know down in the comment if you have any suggestions for me, any strategies you want me to try. Obviously right now I'm doing this Lalo guide, so if you want to tell me strategies, look, it's gonna take me a few days to boost up any super troop you want me to, but I'm gonna do it. So yeah, stay tuned, man. Stay tuned, sub to the channel, like the video if you really liked it. All right, so yeah, until the next one, man, I hope you take care and have a wonderful day. Peace.